Hey guys, Zach here. It's been raining on and off in Sydney all week, but the weather forecast for Saturday was looking pretty good, so I decided to go down to Cabbage Tree Bay for a dive. Loaded all my stuff into the chimney, but forgot my towel, which was great for a cold morning. The temperature in the car is saying about 16 degrees, but you can see from the weather here that it's just a beautiful autumn day. It's hard to stay out of the water on days like this. Cabbage Tree Bay is a marine reserve. Jumping in, I'm greeted almost immediately with ludrick, trevally and other small reef species. The water's a bit murky and close, and you can see a school of tailor here. Diving down, I see a gut that looks like it might hold some fish. And sure enough, I managed to spook a blue groper hiding in the gut. It's really cool to see these guys. They're a magnificent blue colour. Usually they're really inquisitive and won't leave you alone, but this guy seemed a bit camera shy, so I let him do his thing and he swam off into a hole. When he turns broadside here, you can see that magnificent blue colour I'm talking about. Moving on, I come across a school of ludrick just milling around the seaweed here. The visibility is pretty poor and close, and these guys weren't doing much, so I decided to head further out to look for better visibility. And you can see the visibility's improved dramatically, and that was only in the space of about 15 metres. I hang around here for a while looking at the trevally and these striped fish, which are called old wives. They remind me a bit of Gill from Finding Nemo. I guess we're in the right place for it. Having a bit of a breathe up on the surface, looking over at the surfers on bower. There's not much swell today, which is good because that ruins the visibility. Dropping back down, I see the school of bullseye hiding under this rock. I love these little fish with their big eyes. I didn't realise it, but it actually dropped down on top of a wobbygong. This is a spotted wobbygong. You can see how well they camouflage into the ground. They're actually quite hard to spot from the surface. Moving on from the Wobbygongs, I spot a banjo ray hiding amongst the seaweed. Cabbage Tree Bay is a really popular spot amongst scuba divers. Here I am getting a bit of a jacuzzi. These divers were hanging around this rock for quite a while, so I decided to dive down and check out what they were looking at. And sure enough, it's a giant cuttlefish, something really special. These guys are so alien looking, and they can actually camouflage into their surroundings by changing colour. You can see in this shot he's blending in with the sponge coral over the rocks, but when he moves a bit closer to the seaweed, he gets a lot darker. Having another breathe up on the surface, I notice this enormous school of yakka right underneath me. Yakka or yellowtail scud have got to be one of my favourite Australian fish. I spend a bit of time just hanging around and being absolutely mesmerised by them. They make really good live baits and kingfish love eating them. You can see this guy here's got a bite mark taken out of him. And that visibility's cleared up heaps too. Just look how clear that is. I've been in the water for a couple hours now and I've seen all the fish that I wanted to see. The groper, the wobby, the cuttlefish and all the yakka. The only thing I didn't see was the turtle that hangs out in the seagrass in the middle of the bay. Next time I'll swim over the other side of the bay and see if I can find him. But to see all that before 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll chalk that up as a win. Everything back in the car and home time for coffee.